get you straight. I mean, your imagination and you're wondering a lot. We got to help you with that.
Isiah, I'm a New Yorker. I'm a Knicks fan. All I want is the Knicks to go win a championship. I want them to play in the playoffs. I want them to be as good as my Rangers are. And it's been nothing but an unmitigated disaster the last 20 years. It's been brutal, and I don't know how to say it any more than that, and I want to be honest, because I love you as a basketball player. I think you are one of the ultimate competitors in the NBA, and I think that's why all these players have a really healthy respect for who you are, and that's why they want to listen to you. And if you sat here and you told me, okay, I'm the president and I'm the part owner of the Liberty, but I'm going to help the Knicks lure free agents here because Jim Dolan knows that I have street cred with the guys that are out there and will listen to me and I can get to them, I would say, okay, that's transparent. That's something I can wrap my head around, if you will. I just don't get why a Hall of Fame, one of the great basketball players of all time, wants to be a part of the women's game, which I'm sure is great for the people who play it. That's all.
Boomer, you should be careful when you say that, and I'm gonna help you because
my University of Maryland women's basketball team is one of the best teams in college.
We don't look at most of us as basketball players. We don't look at it in terms of gender. We look at the game, and me and my love for the game. I have no ego about the game. My job as a basketball Hall of Famer, coach, whatever, is to spread the game globally, to introduce this game of basketball to everyone.
Yeah, but the problem is that no one here cares about that.
Play it and come see it.
That's good for you, and if that's your motivation in life, no one's going to argue. It's not good for New Yorkers. New Yorkers don't care about the Liberty. New Yorkers care about the Knicks. The New Yorkers are desperate for the Knicks to get back at it.
Well, New Yorkers should care about the Liberty also.
Oh, they never will.
Why don't you care?
Because
how can you say never? How can you say that?
Because it's the sad reality of the way it is.
So, Boomer, you speak for all of New York that they never.
I do. I'm the voice of New York, Isiah Thomas.
I would just say all you have to do is look at the season ticket base and look at how many people go there. And I'm not saying that women's basketball is not a great thing, because the University of Maryland has a great women's basketball coach, a great women's basketball game. The college women's basketball game has grown exponentially over the years. And I admire the athletes who play the game. This is not about them. It's about the reality of what we're talking about here. We're talking about a Hall of Fame basketball player, an icon in the sport that is coming back to an organization that, whether we like it or not, is a part of MSG. And MSG is where, you cut your teeth as a president of an NBA basketball team, and it didn't go so well. And then now they're bringing you back.
Hold it. I cut my teeth with the New York Knicks.
Right.
I was the president of the New York Knicks. I was not the president of Madison Square Garden.
It's all under the same.
And Boomer, they're two separate. They operate in two separate worlds.
If you could change anything you did when you ran the Knicks, looking back on it now, 10 years later, what would you have done differently?
Well, I don't want to go down that road, but let's just say, I think all of us looking back over, 10, 15 years of our life, if, we probably would have done some things differently. None of us are perfect. So, but I don't want to keep getting into this Knicks story when I'm really here to talk about the Liberty. I do understand that you have that Boomer wonders and he has an imagination and.
Well, it's not
Boomer, I'm needling you a little bit. I hope you know that.
I know. I've been hitting the head many more times than you were, Isiah.